Okay, so we're on the road again. As a quick update, so heading to Dnipro. It's about 340 kilometers in total. I think it's going to take me about maybe 5-6 hours, something like that. I'm going to try and do a couple of stops on the way, the dam, and also there's a spot, Mykolaiv. It's maybe a decent vantage point to be able to look at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power station.
In 600 meters, turn right.
So, but anyway, that's it. So, out of Kherson, 24 hours in Kherson. Crazy. You've heard me say it, but anyway, we carry on. Okay, speak to you later. Bye bye. I was just seeing the sign for mines. So clearly that's a minefield. Literally just on the other side of those fields is the river, the Dnipro River. So we're only a couple of hundred meters away from it. So the frontier. We are going to be traveling all along up the river. So which is clearly the natural border at the present moment, the conflict line between the two. Talking gibberish. Okay, chat to you later.
In 300 meters, turn right.
So yeah, Google Maps is that was heading right into. I couldn't even see it. I don't know if you can see it behind me there now. It's sending me across the river, so it is inadvertently sending me through Russian territory, and so I have no idea. I mean, it's like 400 or 500 kilometers to go, so I'm not going to get that way. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm not going to go see the dam, that's for sure. That was a bit
Turn
spooky.
right.
So I'm going to have to pull over and try and completely reassess my journey. I barely even left. Okay, so now I'm a little bit concerned. To be honest, when I was looking at this route, I was actually surprised that it was giving me the route up along the river.
In 200 meters,
to Zaporizhzhia. I was surprised that it was given that route, because I'm like, wow, I mean, you're literally along the front line. So now, but it's such a dynamic situation, it changes all the time, so I'm gonna have to kind of play it by ear. It's gonna be a long day, so I won't be seeing the Kharkiv dam, which I was shocked. I really didn't think I was going to be able to anyway. It's just the route was allowing it. I thought, okay, if that's possible, but no, we're getting into more the intensive area, like that. That's the river. That's the frontier. That's over there is occupied, is Russian occupied Ukraine. So over there is currently occupied by the Russians, and here where I am is Ukraine. So kind of not surprising really. And people aren't overly enamoured with seeing me here. Gobshite Westerner with an Irish passport in a Moldovan registered car. It would have been nice, well, not nice, but like informative. I kind of wanted to show the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power station because there's so much in the news is about it. So I kind of wanted to kind of be there and actually show it. Same as Zaporizhzhia, the city itself, but none of that's happening. And I totally understand that, and that makes perfect sense. So give me 2 seconds here now. So it's just sending me up the back end of nowhere because it's still trying to send me back there, back to that army checkpoint. And that wasn't just a normal checkpoint. They actually had like barriers across the road, not movable barriers. And you've seen the state of the roads. Well, I'm still on them, so this isn't a normal highway and hasn't been for a while. So I'm gonna bed down on my little Kia Picanto and for the long journey around to Dnipro. I'm kind of winging it. I'm kind of trying to make my own plan on Google Maps and see how far it gets me. I have a full tank of fuel. I have a Snickers and half a baguette and a banana. So I'm good to go. And I'm listening to podcasts. Currently Second Captains. Yes, boys, I'm listening to the Second Captains here in Ukraine, just outside Kherson. Right on the front line. Jesus. All right. Slava Ukraine. Okay, I'm going to make this really quick as I can. So, there we go. That's the river, the Dnipro River, and the other side of that river is all Russian occupied. So everywhere over there is occupied by the Russians, and on this side it's. So this is how close we are. That's pretty fucking mental, absolutely mental. So right, that's basically all I'm going to do, because I'm surrounded by soldiers. I'm not surrounded by soldiers, but if I'm caught, then but can't get much closer than this, people. Slava Ukraine, right, out of here. Okay, so the only alternative route is 7.5 hours. 7.5 hours on this shit. 7.5 hours to get around 300 kilometers. So the first stop is 160 kilometers, and it's going to take me 3.5 hours to do 100 miles. And yeah, this is how we roll in Ukraine, baby. This is how we roll. Chacha in a bit, hopefully not on the side of the road trying to repair a puncture. Bye now. Where the hell am I going? Okay, this ain't right. This ain't fucking right. I need to work this out. Absolute legends. So these three guys have been saving my backside, trying to get me new directions past these roadworks. And so we've been, one of the guys, the road workers, spoke a little bit of English. That was okay. So he's actually, that's him. So he's going to lead me around all this crack to get me back onto the main road, or a main road, to get me to where I need to go. Just superb. These guys are absolutely just brilliant. So we used a bit of Google Translate. Two of us on different phones, they were like doing absolutely everything. No, making sure it's the right route. And now this guy just said, no, follow me in the car, they're going to guide me around. Just legends. Slava Ukraine. Oh my word. Man, I've said it so many times that no matter where I go in the world, people generally are the same. People are just the same, you know. People just want to get on, do right by others, and just be cool, you know. It's always those with the power, the politicians, who just F it up for absolutely everyone. Courtesy of Putin. Do we need to mention that, prick? So, but this is the people, this is just wonderful. I mean, it's going to take me, I don't even know, 7-8 hours to get to Dnipro, and you've seen the state of these roads. But you know what? It's all part of the adventure, and I'm experiencing other cultures, and I'm experiencing true Ukrainian culture here now, and it's fantastic. It's brilliant. So, Slava Ukraine. It's going to be a shit journey, shit trouble, but it's a shit trip. But it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. Okay, perfect. Gentlemen, legend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Slava Ukraine. Ah, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Fantastic. On we go. See you later, people. Bye-bye. This is a nightmare. It is now 20 to 2. So, how long have I been on the road? Nearly 4 hours now. And that's my fucking mirror. And that's not the first time that's come off. These are the worst. Basically 4 hours driving in this. These are the worst roads I've ever driven in my life. I mean, okay, I'm trying to make excuses. A, the country's been at war for nearly 2 years. B, we are on the east side of the country, where most of the occupation has. Where the Russians are occupying the country, and where more of the country was taken. I'm talking gibberish. Hopefully you'll understand why. Basically, for the last 18 months, nearly 2 years, these roads have been, traversed by nothing but tanks and military vehicles. That would be, one part of it. One contributing reason. Another is obviously no money, because every single penny this country has at the minute, and is getting, is whatever international aid they're getting is obviously going towards the war effort. So they don't have the money to maintain these roads. Although I find it hard to believe that all these roads deteriorated so badly in the space of 2 years. Maybe they did. But this has been going on for hours, hundreds of kilometers. So my next stop is still an hour and 15 minutes away, and that's the halfway point, I think. So the likes of Dnipro, I have no idea how I haven't got a puncture yet, or what state the alloys are in. Anyway, so the likes of Dnipro, which I hopefully will make tonight, and Kharkiv tomorrow night. Oh. Okay, I'm going to have to get back to concentrating on where the hell I'm going, because I'm not looking at the road anymore. But anyway, so the plan at the moment, so Dnipro tonight, Kharkiv tomorrow night, and these little cities that you hear all the time, and then Kiev then the next night. So it'll be 2 days on 2 nights in Kiev, and that's been attacked on a nightly basis. So yeah. Anyway, just basically talking to the camera to give myself a break because I'm bored. So let's see if I can put my mirror back up. See you later on. Bye bye. Okay. We're on normal roads again, thankfully. Been on normal roads for the last maybe half an hour, 30k. So anyway, I had to stop and get something to eat because I'm starving. But because we're even further east, even more difficult to understand the language, even with Google Translate, because they're replying back. So anyway, I got one of the only things I could try and well, I don't eat meat because I don't eat meat. That's my problem. Oh, hold on. Bloody hell. And people living right beside it. What else are you going to do? So anyway, so I have an ice cream because I could point that out. And the other two, I don't know. I think they're croissants, but she said 1 chocolate and 1 vanilla. So I don't know. Oh, I have to go right here. But I'm starving. I'm eating so much absolute shite, but show what you do. Right. I'm in a town here, a city. Kyiv. I don't know, I'll put it up here. But I'm going to eat my croissants. They turn out to be shite. Well, that's my fault for not learning Ukrainian or Russian. If I at least learned Russian, I could get by. Hold on. Right. I've got 21 seconds. 21 seconds. Alright. I don't know which one's which. Oh. Any croissant that comes in a foil bag, you know it's going to be absolutely minging. Oh, sweet Jesus, that's shite. So what can I do? Here's the sacrifices I make to bring this consumer advice and travel advice to you. See you later on. Bye-bye. And there's a fucking supermarket. I'm turning back. I'm turning around. I'm going to the supermarket. I'm going around the roundabout. Because that was a petrol station. I'm going around the roundabout and I'm going to the fucking supermarket. Alright. Fucking croissants. Bye-bye.